Hello friends, how are you? Last time I gave you the homework regarding comparison between gravitational force and electrostatic force, which is Coulomb's law. In that case, you saw that this one, gravitational force denoted by Fg equal to G m1 m2 upon r square, and Coulomb's law indicated by F equal to K q1 q2 upon r square. If we compare both equations properly, so here you can see that m1 m2 means mass of an object and charge of a particle, both are equivalent, means we can compare mass is equal to charge in electrostatic only. Okay, one more thing, always gravitational force is attractive by nature, as well as Coulomb's law is repulsive as well as attractive by nature. One more thing, this Coulomb's law is valid for only stationary charge particle, remember. Okay, and stationary point charge particles, fine. So this is very important. Now proceeding for our new topic, as I already told you that be ready with example number 1.2. So here we have example 1.2. See, if 10 raised to 9 electrons move out of a body to another body every second. Remember, here we have a word move, and time rate is given at every second. How much time is required to get a total charge of 1 coulomb on the other body? Okay, so let's see how to solve this numerical. By using quantization of charge, we have one equation, q equal to ne, that you can see over here. By using this equation, we can easily solve this problem. So over here by graphics, you can see that we have one object. This object possesses some charges that we don't know how many charges are present, but as per equation, question, here we have 10 raised to 9 electrons that are transferred from first object to second object. Instead of object, you can say body, because it is written in a equation. Okay, now over here maybe charges are present or not, that we don't know, but our question is here, what is the time taken to complete the transfer process of 1 coulomb charges? Okay, that you can also over here you can see that. Now let's begin the solution. Here in 1 second there are 10 raised to 9 electrons move out of the body. Okay, so charge given out in 1 second, how many charges are moving from one object to other object, that we can easily solve by using this equation, q equal to ne, where n given 10 raised to 9. Okay, it's a number, time is already given 1 second, and e, that is a magnitude of charge, which is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So by putting all this value over here, we have 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 10 coulomb. So these are the charges transferring in 1 second, remember. Okay, now the time required to accumulate a charge 1 coulomb. Okay, because we need to transfer only 1 coulomb charge, so here we are taking only 1 coulomb charge. That can be estimated by using same equation, but here we have new charge, so here I am putting q dash equal to net. It's a basic equation, but we are using only 1 second over here, so t will be 1 second. But in second question we have to find out time, so we are putting over here t. Now by using quantization of charge, q dash equal to net, therefore t equal to q dash upon ne. Q dash, which is already given, we have 1 coulomb. Okay, so that 1 coulomb we are putting over here, and ne we already found over here, which is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, that we are inserting this value. Okay, so t equal to, we have 6.25 into 10 raised to 9 seconds. Okay, so this is what is called time. Now we have to convert it into hour or year, because second is too much. Here you can stop your answer, no problem, but you can go ahead, then also okay. So now let us convert it in a year. So 6.25 into 10 raised to 9. Over here we have 365 days in a year, 24 hours in a day, and 3600 seconds. So by just calculating this value, approximate, this is not exact answer but approximate, you will get 198 year approximately. Okay, so it means what, from one object to other object, if over here we need to deposit 1 coulomb charge, then approximately 198 years we need. Okay, it means what, coulomb is a very big unit. Remember, again I am telling you that coulomb is very big unit. That's why we are using small units in 10 raised to minus 19, 10 raised to minus 6, 10 raised to minus 9, etc etc. Okay, so today इतना ही. Thank you very much, and next video I will put it at evening. Thank you very much.